Oh, check that out.
That is a brand new rebuilt.
All right, so I am playing passenger princess today. We got Colton in the driver's seat.
I'm playing driver.
We got Hillbilly behind us in a vehicle. We are headed down to Matt's Off-Road Recovery. We're gonna be spending the day helping them out. I think we're gonna be putting our wheels and tires together and helping on their giveaway Gladiator that they're giving away at the off-road games. So make sure you guys check out the off-road games. It's gonna be awesome. And we're gonna be there. And did I mention, it's gonna be awesome. We're just rolling into Hurricane, Utah, so we'll be there in just a second. Puppy, he's a good doggy. How you been? So we made it down to Matt's Off-Road, and we are here helping Jamie and Kaulin on their giveaway Jeep that they're giving away at the off-road game. So make sure you guys click the link in the description, head over and get your tickets because you have to be present if you want to win this Gladiator. And if you want to know how to win it, you got to go to the website. So we've got a lot of stuff we're doing today. We're going to be putting rock sliders on. Hillbilly's going to be mounting up the wheels and tires for Deja Blue, and I've got some monster valves that need to go on the wheel. So we've got a lot of stuff to do. Let's get to work.
I'm gonna supervise.
Yeah, you need supervisors. All right, so we got an awesome shipment from our friends over at KMC Wheels. I'm gonna show you the wheels that we got here in a minute. Hillbilly's gonna grab the tools, and we're gonna get these all lined out so he can get the wheels and tires and the monster valves put in. Once he gets one mounted up, we're gonna go over to Deja Blue or Dory the Explorer. They think they named it. Huh. Little Adley has something else to say.
No, Daddy, I don't like the name Deja Blue. You must name it Dory the Explorer.
Sweetheart, whatever you say goes.
And make sure to grab Robby his most important tool.
Look at that.
He has to have his gloves.
That's right. And the first aid kit.
Yeah, and first aid kit.
All right, first look.
Spun aluminum, black, blue, green, yellow, red.
I hope they're green.
Blue.
Oh, it's a box.
They're brown.
It's my box in a box. All right.
Another box.
If it's another box in a box, 18 by 9, that is not the correct wheel.
No, it's not.
So these are the KMCs for Demery Sequoia. They're 18 by 9s. Box number 2. They're not green.
No,
they're wrong. They're supposed to be green. See, look at how good those were.
Well, luckily we know a really good powder coater.
So you guys, I love KMC wheels, and they really came through on the Jeep. These are gonna look awesome. So these are the KMC 17-inch grenades. The finish is just spun aluminum. This is awesome. So Hillbilly's gonna get them all laid out. We gotta get valve stems in them, which it takes a little bit to get these in correctly. They're kind of fun. This is what we have in all our beadlocks. So I'm gonna get to work on the Gladiator. We're putting the Rockslide Engineering rock sliders on.
We'll get the ring pulled off, but I'll start by pulling the ring off first. For shipping, four of the beadlock bolts. And then once I get the ring pulled off, then I'll get the monster valve installed. Boom, 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 boom. Set these aside because we will need them. The monster valve, the way they work is if you want to release air, instead of pushing the valve gut down and letting a little bit out at once, you just turn that. Nope, that's to fill it. Sorry. You turn this. It allows a higher flow of air to get released, so you air down quicker. Okay, so you got a rubber gasket. Sit on the monster valve like that. So that way when you put this nut on, it swells up the gasket, and so that way it stills on the back side and the front side. The easiest way is to put the gasket in first. Make sure that's in right. Then you take the monster valve, slide it through the gasket.
All right, so Hillbilly just brought it to my attention. On the last monster valves we did, we actually had an aluminum spacer. We weren't really sure what it was for, but now we know what it's for.
We figured it out.
If they go all the way down in, it's gonna mess up. So we need an aluminum spacer in there.
Is that gonna give you enough threads to grab?
Yeah, so that'll work. So he's gonna run to like an Ace Hardware or something and try to find, or Tractor Supply, try to find some aluminum spacers.
We have to run to Ace Hardware, Tractor Supply, Auto Parts Store, somewhere and find aluminum spacers that are 1/4 of an inch for these monster valves to work on his rims. So Jamie says we could borrow the giveaway Jeep. I hope we can find something, because I'm not very familiar with Hurricane. I've been here 3 or 4 dozen times, but it's always just been going right to Matt's shop. We get to play a game called Where's the Auto Parts Stores? So keep your eyes open, Colton.
And we could do it the easy, quick way with our phones.
But then it's not as fun.
But it's not as fun. So we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I see a Tractor Supply.
We'll stop there last because it's on the way back to the shop.
Yeah, and it came up so quick that we're like, okay, we know where it's at. What are our chances of finding something there? We don't know. We're gonna just keep going ahead the old-fashioned way.
Not relying on no technology for this route. Look at that. There's an Ace Hardware on the right, so we'll go to Ace first. And if they don't have nothing, there's a Napa right across the street. So our first stop, and guess what? Success. It's not quite a quarter, it's just under a quarter. So now, head back to the mats and get them installed and tires mounted. Oh yeah, hear that rumble? Sounds good.
All right, so the guys just got back from Ace. Did you guys find what you needed?
Yes, but let's see if it work.
Let's see what you got.
They didn't have 1/4 inch. Those are 3/16.
Well, that's, I mean,
fit tight.
More than
nylons, you might have to go in and barrel them down a little.
Yeah.
I bet over time, it might get brittle.
Change.
Yeah, at that point, we'll call and get the correct stuff.
Or just wait until we get back to the shop where we have the correct stuff.
Oh yeah, we do have them there, don't we?
2 sets. Actually, time out.
Are they in the, I swear if they're in the Bronco, I swear, Hillbilly.
So when we first got the Broncstar done, and we took it to EGS last year, I stuck a monster valve kit in here that has the air up, so that way if we had to air up fast, I could. So I'm just hoping it's still in here.
Got them? Let's see.
There they are.
That. We have them.
So that trip was a wasted trip. I should have just remembered that before.
Hey, it's okay.
Okay.
What you guys trying to do?
This is what we deal with.
This is what we deal with every day. So,
Now dawned
give
on
it to me, give it to me. So we just sent them on a mission to Ace Hardware to go find some spacers that we need, because they didn't come with our new monster valves. That spacer right there is what we
That's
need.
what you guys are looking for.
That is what we need. He had it in the glove box. All right, so we think we can make this monster valve work. It's a universal, so I just ordered the wrong one. They do have KMC specific, but we put this spacer in, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna build this wheel fully and check for air leaks. If it holds, we'll continue on. If it doesn't hold, we're just gonna put normal valve stems in for now, and then eventually we'll put the correct KMC specific monster valves in the wheel. So Hillbilly, we'll have him go get some valve stems over at Napa, just some rubber normal ones. We'll get those pulled in. We'll build the 2 wheels and then we'll check them. That one we know will seal. This one we wanna make sure it seals. If it does seal, he'll finish the rest of the 3 with the monster valves, the universal style. If it doesn't seal, well, then it gets rubber valves. Colton's gonna stay here and fill me on the Gladiator. All right, so me and Kaulin have this all figured out. We got our wiring laid out. We got our brackets up here. Now we've just got to kind of put everything together and then hook it all up. So it sounds easy, but there's a lot of stuff. But it's got these cool lights. I'm pretty sure that these go right under here somewhere. Figure that out. For now, they're just gonna dangle.
Let me say Robby has this figured out. I'm just watching.
Hey, it's team effort. All right, so this is an extension. On the Gladiators, they're a little bit longer on the rock slider, so you don't hurt your back cab corner. We're gonna bolt these on. This is the passenger side, so Colin's gonna help me get that one, and then we'll put this one on there. So I'll bolt this one on. So there's some protectors that we've got to throw on here. So Kaulin went in and got me the correct size tape, like 1 3/4. So that's exact measurement that we need. We'll do this.
Okay, now that I got the valve stems, I got the valve stem installer. Go ahead and pull this ring off so I can get the valve stem put in and then get the tire mounted on.
Voila! And so we've got these rub bars, line them up, put them on, and then we should be ready to install the slider. Got our wiring where we need it, got those on. Now we just got to put the bars on and finish it all. Sounds easy, but it's not. All right, so I saw in a video that the guys down here decided to scratch Bombi.
Oh, we scratched some paint. Good thing the bed covers that, right?
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna hit us with a knife. Saw that. Very kind. Very kind of you.
It was an accident. Thank you. It was an honest mistake. I felt bad about it, but now I feel as long as you felt it. All that matters. I did. It was like, oh, I disappointed Robby. That's okay. Forgive you. Thank you. I've got Hillbilly here. He's gonna help me put this up into place.
I never went anywhere.
Yeah. Well, you came from over there. So if you'll slide it above and then I'll help you get it in place and we'll put the washers and the nuts on it. This is why I asked him for help. He's so strong and buff. I think I need to tighten the brackets up so that it sucks them up. I think it's holding them down. And then we'll adjust them once we get it into place. Okay, let's try that. I did it. So life hack. If you're installing these, make sure you tighten up your brackets. Don't keep them loose or it will be pain in your behind. All right, we got the driver's side set up in place. We're gonna put the passenger side up in place, and I figured something out. There's different size thread. So big, small, big, small, big, 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 small. Took me a minute to figure that out on the driver's side, but the passenger side can go in much easier. All right.
Now, here comes the moment of truth. If it's gonna seal or not. Installing the ring, making sure that the KMC logo is right above the valve stems, just like that. Kaulin, do you have any tin paint?
Hillbilly's messing with the Tin Man sauce.
I'm gonna put just a little dab, because this stuff, smaller the dab, still goes a long ways. Or should I take him on there so when Robby grabs the rim, he grabs a handful of this stuff?
I'm sure he would have ways to get you back.
Hey Robby, the audience says that I better cake one of these bolts, like all these bolts, like completely cake it. So when you grab the rim, it gets all over your hands.
No way.
That's what the audience says. Time to snug them up.
Moment of truth.
Moment of truth. So let's go over there to get air. Wow, that's fancy. Colton missed it, but it went pop, and we're only sitting 11. I'll have to ask the guys inside what the banana is set to. So I talked to Matt, and he says to air this up to 20 for now. It says 102. It's 20, right on the money. Now, check for leakage. This piece is leaking a little bit, so that means it's not seated properly. Check that now. I think we're right on the money. So guess what that means? 3 more tires to do, because we don't have a spare rim, correct? So 3 more tires to do.
All right, so me and Kaulin have the rock sliders installed. They're all bolted up tight. All we have now is the wiring. So we're gonna let the Gladiator down and start feeding wiring. So that's gonna be a little bit complicated, so we got a lot to do on that, but it's coming along nice. I think Hillbilly's got 2 wheels done already.
Number 2, we got 3 more to go.
2 more.
3 more.
Okay. All right, we're gonna run the wiring under the hood. Let's make sure we get it through. This thing is sweet. I'm excited for somebody to win this. I wish it was mine. I'd put a Hellcat in it. So we're gonna get some baling wire and we're gonna fish the power wires up here. So we gotta pop the trim panels off. Pour that out.
Which this smells like detail spray, not soap and water. I think they gave me straight interiors cleaner.
APC 10-to-1. There you go. Hold it here.
Boom.
Okay, so I've got the wiring all done on the inside. Got to button up a few little trim panels, and we'll have the driver's side inside finished. I've got the switch up front, got these door switches. We do have to do the magnets, but those come very last. All right, interior panels are all back in. All right, so just getting the passenger sensors put on, and this will be the last of the inside. So I've got my pictures for reference. They are good reference pictures. That one's in, we'll do the rear, and then we'll have this done. We'll get this panel back in and get out of the interior. We gotta go back underneath, tie up all the wires, and hook it to the batteries.
What Robby said.
That's right. Now that we've got the inside wiring done, we've got to fish the wiring up so we can hook it to the battery, and then we'll raise the Jeep back up and button everything up underneath. Okay, I'm gonna come down. Get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, he's gonna hook the wires and we'll fish him in. That's awesome. So I'm gonna pull the fuse out so we can hook it up. And then we're gonna hook this right there. So that'll go there, ground will go here, and then we got the positive hooked up. We'll get the ground. I think Hillbilly only has 1 more wheel to finish up. It's pretty good.
Finally, the time has come. I didn't think it would come today. I'm on the last tire for Deja Blue, whatever the name is. Now time to go air up all 4 of these tires.
All right, so we've got everything underneath done. Kaulin did a phenomenal job placing the zip ties where they needed. Thank you.
You're welcome, Robby.
So this has been an awesome team. We got the underside done. We're gonna let this down and put the magnets and then test all the doors and hope for the best. All right, so luckily we have pictures. I'm digging the pictures. These are our magnets. These are what, oh, that was dumb. These are what tells the circuit that the doors are open. So we're gonna place our magnets and test it. Those are strong little magnets. Okay, you can unmagnetize now.
Here, you pull one off.
Here we go. All right, that was difficult. So I'm using my pictures to place this correctly. I guess we'll see. So Hillbilly's got all of the tires and wheels finished. So he's gonna take them over by Deja Blue, and we're gonna go over and look and just envision what it's gonna look like on 1 tons.
Look at Hillbilly go. Runaway tires.
One.
I got the camera.
Hold it with your teeth.
Hillbilly's giving me crap because I'm rolling it, holding the camera, filming. Doing a pretty good job.
Hold the camera with your teeth. Robby did this?
Kaulin and Robby.
Robby is this. I
Kaulin supervised.
tool.
Nice.
So what you're saying is you need to get set for the heavy wrecker for James.
Heavy wrecker.
needs them really bad.
I'm pretty sure they're, you know, rock slide engineers, so they can engineer a set for the heavy wrecker.
Well, that's awesome.
All right, so it took us an afternoon, but whoever wins is going to be super lucky. So you want to make sure you go to the off-road games. You have to be present to win, so you can drive this home.
Sweet ride.
I'm gonna check it out.
What's that? He did that.
He did.
Oh, we already got it there.
Oh, there's one last thing I forgot. We have to put the plugs in.
Oh, they go there.
Yeah.
That's something I can do.
Okay.
Last one. All done.
All right, so we're going to go envision Deja Blue Dory with 37-inch tires and 1 tons. Look at that. I think it's going to take up the entire area that you built.
Look at that bling, man.
It's going to fit perfect. That is going to look so good.
We should have cut these fenders a little bigger.
Nah.
It's not too late. All we have to do is cut a pie slice out of here,
Oh, move it forward.
hammer it.
Yeah, if it needs to move, that's really all you got to do.
We also got to think it's still going to lift this high before
Yeah, but it's got to turn.
center hub.
But the axles are wider too.
Oh, really?
So the banana doesn't rub anywhere, and it did with the other axle. But yours are the same width as this one now, 65 inches.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking we would, because I had to cut this out on the banana, but then when we decided that we're going with the 65 width, so it would be the same, I'm like, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. And I can just set it up so that whatever complete squish is, nothing rubs. I'll be like, it's a little taller than the banana.
It works. I think it's going to turn out awesome. Like we've already said, you're going to want to make sure to be at the off-road games. The debut of Deja Blue.
Dory the Explorer. All right, I've got something for Robby that I didn't even tell him about, but it came today. It was supposed to be here in like 3 or 4 days, but it came today.
Go see.
Robby's been walking around this all day.
What is it?
Should we pry this open?
I think we should. Whatever it is, they didn't want it to open.
We need a claw hammer. Does anybody have a claw hammer?
This pry bar just isn't working.
I got something to will right here. This is big. Look at those.
I've never seen a claw hammer that's worn out.
That's from metal shaping. is what that's from.
That claw hammer's doing so good, I don't even know what to do with the pry bar.
Get it in there. Just kind of help me. Yeah.
Oh, check that out.
That is a brand new rebuilt Kaulin stroker.
4.6 liter stroker. Holy cow.
This thing really is a banana clone.
Yeah.
It's got braking oil in it.
It's got injectors.
Yep.
It's like actually like everything. Even got a oil filter already on. What'd they do? Run it?
They break it in on the dyno.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, this motor is broken in. So I did with mine is I just run the Valvoline ZR1 1030, and I ran it for like a week and then changed it. I haven't had any trouble.
This is gonna make Dory the Explorer win the off-road games now.
Yeah. Things are coming together. Jealous. I've even got one and I'm jealous. Yeah, a lot of people think that I've got a 5.3 in the banana. They're like, it's LS swapped. It's not. It's Kaulin swapped.
All right, so we've just got one last thing. We're gonna run this into Matt and get on the road. How are you, Ed?
Get it all fixed.
Yeah, we got the running boards all working.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, but our job here is done. We're gonna go give this to Matt and hit the road. We've got you your weather stripping.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Is it locked?
I think it's.
Oh, that's
No, it gets jammed, yeah.
Yeah. This is pretty simple. We'll just put a little piece in here. You just push it on.
Okay.
Just like that. Super simple. You can keep it in one piece or cut it. And I usually just try to put them on in one piece. But that should keep it from slamming too far.
Oh, that's gonna be perfect.
And then once it's all the way around, it shouldn't jam.
Yeah.
It shouldn't jam past. And that holds pretty tight.
Hey, we'll put that on. Do that first thing in the morning.
Well,
Thank you.
our job here is done, and we don't even have to install it.
Do you see this, Robby?
Look at that.
We're about exhaust and a couple of sensors away from starting this.
A few switches. We need a starter switch. Oh yeah, yeah, it's just twist the wire like a derby car. That looks awesome. I like how you guys put the coil pack here.
Yeah, they wouldn't fit here anymore. They had all kinds of problems, so yeah.
I can't wait to hear it run and see this thing out in the snow that we don't have anymore. No winter. You gotta get some more.
That's where we put all season tracks on it.
Oh, so you can take it in the sand.
We're gonna try to shoot.
Oh, serious? Oh.
We have to. 3 people ask us to do it.
Oh, yeah. Then you have to.
Committed.
Yeah.
Multiple times we would never take this on the shoot because it was way too rocky.
But 3 people said I have to.
Oh. If more than 2 people say it, you have to do
You
it.
have to do it. It's like a triple dog dare. I think it'll crawl it.
All right, so we finished up our day. We got the rock sliders on the giveaway Gladiator. We gave Matt the rubbers for this, and we're out of here. So as always, we appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, go check out this one.